Hey friends, welcome back to Wild Arcana Tarot. I'm really glad you're here today. So, today's reading is all about shadow work, and specifically, we're asking what is holding you back and what you can't see yet. Because sometimes the stuff that blocks us isn't obvious, right? Like it's not right in front of us, it's hidden under the surface. It shows up in patterns we keep repeating or weird feelings we don't totally understand. So yeah, this spread is here to help bring a little of that into the light. The point isn't to criticize or be harsh with yourself. It's more like, here's what needs some love and attention. And when you can see it clearly, that's when it starts to shift. That's when the real growth happens. And just a quick reminder that this reading, like energy, is timeless. So if you found this message today, it means it's meant for you right now. It doesn't matter when you're watching. Alright, so I'm gonna shuffle the deck and let's see what the Spirit wants to show us today. What are the things that are blocking you? What are the things that you don't see about your shadow? Alright, so we got the Judgment reversed, the Six of Wands reversed, Three of Wands reversed, that's interesting, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords reversed, Ten of Swords reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, and the World. Wow, this is really interesting. So, first off, what I want to say is that this spread has a lot of reversal energy, and that tells me right away that there is a lot going on beneath the surface. Back, it's internal, and maybe even stuff you've been trying not to look at for a while. So the first thing coming through really strong is this sense of self-doubt, like deep, maybe even unconscious self-doubt that's showing up in sneaky ways. We've got the Judgment reversed, and the Six of Wands reversed, and the Three of Wands reversed, all right up front. And that's big, so let's break it down. The Judgment reversed is that energy of resisting your own calling, like you might feel a pull towards something more, a higher version of yourself, maybe a life that feels more aligned, but there's fear there. Fear of what it'll mean if you actually answer that call. Fear that maybe you're not ready or you're not good enough. And that fear, it is stopping your growth before it can even start. And the Six of Wands, showing this lack of confidence. You might be comparing yourself to others and feeling like you're not doing enough, or not successful enough, or not seen. And there is a real need here to step into your own worth, even if no one else is clapping for you yet. And then with the Three of Wands reversed, this feels stuck future energy, like you want to move forward but you don't know how. Or every time you're trying, something inside you pulls you back. And maybe it's perfectionism, maybe it's fear of failure or fear of success, honestly. So yeah, already we're seeing that what's holding you back isn't a lack of opportunity, it's more about the inner blocks and your mindset, the emotional weight. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And this is interesting because it's the only upright card in the middle of all of this. And it tells me that you're working on yourself, like you're trying, you're putting in your effort, and you want to grow, but you might be working really hard on the surface, like doing the physical or mental labor, without addressing the deeper emotional roots. So even though you're doing all this work, it's not landing yet. It's not fully clicking because some part of you is still carrying a lot of pain. Now let's look at the emotional side of this. So the Two of Swords reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed, that's a heavy combination. Like there is pain here that is still unresolved, and even though you think you've moved past it, there is something about it that's still influencing your decisions. The Two of Swords says that you've been avoiding a decision or an inner truth. Maybe you've been trying to stay neutral or keep the peace or just not deal, but that avoidance is what's keeping you stuck. It's time to choose, time to be real with yourself about what hurts and what you actually need. And the Ten of Swords reversed tells me that this pain isn't fresh, it's old, but it still lingers. It's like something that happened a long time ago that you should be over by now, but you're not for some reason. And maybe it was a betrayal, a harsh ending, something that made you feel like you hit rock bottom, and maybe you've built your whole identity around surviving. But now it's time to let it go. You're not meant to carry this forever. And with the Queen of Swords reversed, this is where it gets really real. This energy feels guarded. Maybe you've had to be strong for so long that you don't know how to soften. Maybe you've been protecting yourself with logic, detachment, and sarcasm, or even pushing people away just to stay safe. But that protection, it's also keeping you from intimacy, from connection, from allowing yourself to truly feel. And healing can't happen if you're still closed off. So yeah, what's holding you back is deep, but it is not unfixable, because the good news, the world is here. And that means this can be a turning point. Now, if you're willing to face it, really face it, there is a cycle that's ready to close. The world is about completion, integration, stepping into wholeness. But to get there, you've got to be honest with yourself about these fears, your grief, your wounds, the part of you that still doesn't feel worthy. And that is shadow work. That's what this reading is showing. So your message is plain and simple. You're not being held back by the world. You are being held back by what you believe about yourself. And those beliefs, they came from pain. But they don't have to define you anymore. You've already done a lot of work, and the Eight of Pentacles prove that. And now it's time to go deeper, to release, to forgive, to stop trying to be perfect and just be real. You're not behind, you're just healing, and healing takes time. So take what resonates and leave the rest. But if this resonated with you, trust that it's because you're ready, and you wouldn't have found this message otherwise. Okay, so this was your reading for today. If it helped you, I'd love it if you gave this video a like or left a comment letting me know what stood out for you. That kind of energy exchange means a lot to me, and it really helps the channel grow. So take good care of yourself. You've got this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.